ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran. 17th of January. I am your teacher and you are learning in my school. My aim is to bring you to completion, unhindered, free from compulsive behaviour, unrestrained without shame, free, flourishing and happy, looking to God in things great and small. Your aim is to learn and diligently practice all these things. Why then don't you complete the work? If you have the right aim, and I have both the right aim and right preparation, what is missing? The work is quite feasible and is the only thing in our power. Let go of the past. We must only begin. Believe me, and you will see. Do the work, Mr. Thompson.
Wow. So what's that say? Is that saying just focus on the task at hand? What's that saying?
I think it's saying do the real work. Like we talk about it a lot, like do the dirty work, the revenue driving tasks. But I think it's sometimes going back to basics, especially with salespeople. As you progress through your sales career, you might move from SDR to account executive to account manager to account director, and all of a sudden you've got 4 big accounts: McDonald's, Tesco's, and your thing is to lunch and learn with them, drop in, take them some new samples, whatever it is. But what is the real work? If you're a salesperson and you're just sitting on accounts and they're doing the same thing over and over again, sometimes the actual graft is like the real work of going back to basics, and whether that be asking for new opportunities within them. So we work with so many companies that have large client bases, and when we say, well, how many other departments in that company could you be working with? They say, oh, loads. And why aren't you? I don't know. It's because you're not doing the basics.
Yeah, exactly. And even like, let's go even simpler than that. Let's say a classic Sandler style cold call opener of, Jack, you're going to hate me. It's actually a sales call. Do you want to hang up on me now or let me have 30 seconds? How many times when someone's done that 1,000 times do you hear, Jack, I'll be really honest, you're probably going to hate me. It's actually a sales call. Do you want to hang up on me or let me have 30 seconds? You've totally lost the magic of just the basics. How was it delivered the first time you delivered it and someone laughed and went, go on then, what's it about?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's the same energy, and it's just taking it back to those bits of how do I look at things through a fresh lens. And like people try to overcomplicate things, and what we've seen over time as well is especially like new people, they'll come in with all this confidence and they'll be so passionate. As they get a bit more knowledge, they enter this valley of despair where they're overcompensating for their knowledge. One of the things in terms of like going back to basics and doing the work I want to talk about is like mindset and restarting the day. So let me put you in a situation. You're driving to work, you've spilt your coffee, you burnt your leg. You're in traffic, you're going to be 5 minutes late. And then you get up to the office, you've left your laptop in your car. Oh, it's on the 9th floor, I've got to go back down. All of a sudden, you probably, not you personally, but other people might start to paint a picture that that's going to be a bad day and I'll have to wait till tomorrow, okay, to start that. So it's all about like each day is a clean slate. There's 24 hours in a day, just like starting fresh. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a new day for it to start. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you can start at mini intervals. So if you've had like a bad morning on the phones or in meetings or whatever, you can say, right, okay, I'm resetting the day now. I'm treating it as a new day.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait until the next week passes by to say, I'm going to be happy now. It's a fresh start. I've done my run. I've done all the things that I do on a Monday. You can choose to start again whenever you want to start again.
Oh, how many times as a species do you think we stub our toe first thing in the morning and take it as some sign from a power above? Oh, that's it, then it's going to be one of those days. Oh, that's it. I didn't get to work on time. It didn't work out perfectly. It's not about how you show up when it's perfect. It's about how you show up when it's not.
What is one of those days?
Yeah.
Because you could say, oh, I've stubbed my toe. And I could say, I'm so grateful that I've got toes.
And I'm so grateful that you've got toes as well.
Because otherwise I'd be all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it seeps into it, doesn't it? The
toes?
No. The gratitude element.
Yeah.
I think we forget. So starting afresh, going back to basics, having that kind of fresh mindset when you approach different things, but not being afraid to just rip up the rule book again. Do you know what I mean?
What, and say,
we can get so overcomplicated with, oh, I'm working on this. This is the style. This is the route I'm going down in terms of like scripting or like messing with your script. Go back to what you know has once worked.
You know, I remember Louis in the Bournemouth office once telling me early on when he was learning the ropes that he got to a point where he's like, I've got 1,000 things that I could do, and actually I'm doing none because I've got too many potential options. It's almost like I've learned too much, and now I don't know what path to take. So there's a bit of a how do I take the knowledge and put it in its most basic format. Bruce Lee said it best: simplicity is the key to brilliance, and he was one of the great philosophers.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, I don't fear the man that has practiced. Yeah,
that knows 1,000 kicks. Yeah, that's done one kick 1,000 times.
Because he had 2 toes as well.
He did.
But you are right, and we do that, and we go, okay, I get on a call. Do they have a problem?
Yeah.
Can they give me examples of that problem? What is the impact of that problem? What is the root cause? What is the realistic desired future state of that problem? They're the boxes I'm trying to find out and tick throughout. You don't need to like find out all this fancy information about employee size,
systems,
CRM. Like, take them down that emotional journey to a place of deep thought where you can truly find out if they have a problem and if they're motivated.
Wow. You're really growing on me.
Let's see how we are by the end of January. I've been Jack Frimston.
I've been Zach Thompson.
Remember, you will die.
And why not?